Here at Steel Park, 6 games unbeaten. It's all going swimmingly, isn't it?
It is. It was a nervy end to the game. Obviously, after the sending off, I think that gave them a massive opportunity, and it was back to the walls a little bit for us towards the end. But the boys massively dug in, and their hard work, to be honest with you, today, I think deserved the 3 points. For the first half, we played some good football, but then obviously as soon as you let them back into that game, it was always going to be a nervy finish, and then the sending off obviously made that 10 times worse.
Most certainly. It's one of the first games you've had this season where you've actually played the opposing team here at Steel Park previously in the season. Of course, it ended 0-0 at their place, and you've turned them over this afternoon. First 2 goals after 50 minutes, you must have thought, this is what we want, this is what we want to be playing, and it's what we need.
That's what we've got. Elliot Chamberlain needed that. Even first half, his shot was blocked, that probably would have gone in, it's bounced over the bar. That goal for Elliot's been coming. Them two are so lively up front, and we have got goals in us. We know that Millsy will contribute, Wilson will contribute. We've got goals throughout the side, so we know we will get in positions where we are winning 2-0 and looking comfortable. It's then obviously how we react to that, and the boys today, they really dug in. I think the way they defended probably did deserve a clean sheet, but obviously it wasn't to be.
Shouldn't look for positives with a red card, of course, but of course Eddie Atherton, he's trying to save the goal from going in. He's taken one for the team, really, hasn't he?
We'll have a look at the DVD. I think, like what you said, yes, in principle. Obviously, I had the benefit of having my compatriot as being linesman at a better angle than me. He doesn't think it was going in, so we'll have a look at it. Eddie's just apologised. He's beat up about it, and I just said, look, we won the game. You got out of jail. So I'm not going to dwell on that. He did it. He made a decision, which is, by the way, a split reaction. You've got a second to decide, obviously, what you're doing. He made that decision, and luckily we got out of jail with it.
Looking at the other scores this afternoon, St Neots have won 1-0, they've beaten Hereford 1-0, and next week's opponents in the trophy, Redditch, 2-2 this afternoon. So confidence must be abound here at Steel Park. It must be looking good and looking forward to the game next week in the Cup and the trophy, and proceeding further in that.
Hopefully, we wanted to have an FA Cup run, we wanted to have an FA Trophy run. The league was always our priority, and now obviously we're out the FA Cup, the trophy becomes that little bit more important. We want to try and get through at least a couple of rounds of that, and see where that takes us. So, like you say, the result-wise today, I've had a little look at it then. Barring obviously the top 2, I think every other result probably went for us today. So there's becoming a little bit of a gap now between ourselves and obviously the playoff places, so that's important, and if we can keep on their toes, then obviously we're going to give ourselves a chance.
I spoke to the chairman before the game today. He's been here around about 6 months now. It seemed like a good time, a good opportunity to talk to him about what's happened to Corby Town, the foundations he set down. He's cock a hoop with the performance of the players on the pitch, and of course your performance as the team manager. How do you feel personally about Corby Town and what's happened over the last, you've been here 18 months now, I guess?
The club's in a better place. I said that from the minute the new consortium came in. They're good, honest people. They're local people. They want the best for the club. So the foundations are right now at the football club, and I think that's showing in the work that me and Dave do off the pitch, and obviously the boys are then taking it onto the pitch, and everyone as a club seems to be pulling in the right direction, and everything's going so positive at the minute.
I'm hearing lots of words like community, social awareness, making people aware that Corby Town is here, of course. Another increase in attendance here this afternoon, over 500.
That's what, to be honest with you, I think results bring. They have been around the 450 mark all season, really, so the fact that we broke 500 again today is, to be, in my opinion, a credit to what the boys are doing on the pitch. They're the ones getting the results, and I said it from day one. The minute the boys do start climbing up that table, fans will show an interest. There are people out there. It showed last year when we had the FA Cup run with over attendance of 1,500 that day. So they will come out, and if the boys keep putting themselves in that position, and we have a good November, and then we get obviously Weymouth and Paul down here, I think that attendance will get beaten probably considerably.
An odd one this afternoon, of course. Your assistant manager pulled onto the pitch. He was a linesman for an hour worth, certainly, in the game. His performance this afternoon, was it a credit to the club?
He'll probably be after more money now, to be honest with you. He's another role that he's had to take up, so I'm sure we'll be hearing about that for a while. I thought he did well. Someone had to step in, otherwise there was going to be a big break, and fair play to him. If it was the other way around, I'm not sure I would have wanted to do it. So he took his plaudits and he was giving it all sorts to him, bowing and all that. So I did feel that he should get fined for that, really. But no, he was. We're not saying what I choose, John. Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, 6 out of 10.
But at the end of the day, it's 3 more points for Corby Town, putting pressure on the top 5 or 6 that are around them at the team. You're still going to be third in the league, of course. It's good days here at Steel Park, isn't it?
It is. We just got to keep on building on that now. We go again Tuesday, another game. Ours' results have picked up as well recently as well, so by no means that's going to be an easy game. So we go there and we put in the same kind of performance and show the same desire to get 3 points, then we have got a chance. You know, I do want to finish this month on a high, and it takes us into November, and then again we've already given lads a points target anyway, so they're fully aware of where we want to be come the end of November. So we go again Tuesday.
Excellent. Well done, Say. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Chuck.